Compass left behind, it'll only slow us down. Heart will be your guide. New sails take the hand. That legendary place at the end of the map reveals is only legendary till someone proves it real. Through it all the troubled times, through the heartache and through the pain, know that I will be there to stand by you. Just like I know you'll stand by me. So come aboard and bring along your hopes and dreams. Together we will find everything that we're looking for. There's always room for you if you want to be my friend. We are on a cruise. We are. All right. I've been trying to start this video for about 10 minutes. My voice is breaking because I forgot the water. To settle my nerves, I thought of that dance, and I've been rehearsing it for about 5 minutes. So if you didn't like it, please take it up with the choreographer. All right. So today I want to talk about One Piece, pursuing your dreams, and what that actually looks like in reality. You know, live action adaptation. So what I find really cool, because I would love to talk about all of it. I would love to talk about comparisons from the animated series, the anime, to the live action, like what they actually kept, what they like discarded. A lot of what they discarded with Usopp, I think, really didn't do the character any favors. But all in all, I think the live action adaptation is just phenomenal, especially when compared to every other anime adaptation ever. Now, because I only just found out that my phone can only record for 12 minutes today, I will try and fix that by next week. But I'm going to do a 12-minute long video today, so I'm not going to touch on nearly any of the topics that I wanted to talk about, like the actual adaptation. I find, for starters, Luffy to be like a really, really, really good actor to play like the role of Luffy, which I didn't find at the beginning. I was kind of like iffy, especially with the accent and the like just change in him. Like it's not the same style of acting as like how he was in the anime, although he is sometimes, like whenever he throws his arms up and all of that shit, like he copied that. But who he is like very much a real person. So it's really different than the anime, but I ended up liking him like quite a lot, especially by the end when he can like get like full on like, you're hurting people. Like, okay, yeah, no, he's a good actor for Luffy. So I'd love to talk about all of that. See, I went on for a minute about the stuff that I'm not going to be talking about. That is why I need to rush and talk really, really fast. And I'm so nervous. And I came up with that whole thing to calm my nerves, and it really didn't help, especially once I realized, oh crap, I have no water. Wait, hang on. It's water. Yeah, that's what it's about. It's about adapting to changing circumstances. If, you know, you want to record like deep dives into TV shows and like themes and characters and stuff, and you write like an entire like script, and you turns out can't use your editor for longer than about 5 minutes without it crashing, so reactions are also out, then, you know, just do a random video where you're talking to the camera about TV. That's what pursuing your dreams is about. One Piece. Okay. I really need to chill. Like, I am so hyper just because I'm like, I haven't even started talking about the themes, and we're 4 minutes in. I'm keeping an eye on it because I'm really not good at concise, clear thoughts in a timely manner. So, yay. So anyways, I am really excited because in the aim of pursuing my dreams, because watching the series, it's been like 2 months, I really like this just in terms of rewatchability. I haven't really rewatched One Piece that much. I'm still catching up, especially they're like still dubbing it. So as it's coming out, like if I want to watch more One Piece, I just go watch things I haven't seen before. So I actually really like this because I'm rewatching it and I'm going like, oh, I want to see like what they do with these actors and these sets, and like, oh my God, the camera work I find is just stunning, and the way that they do effects. One of the things that I absolutely love is they've been using like the cartoonish sound effects, but it works really, really well for like how they're using it. And it's like, okay, so that's because one of the things that I want to do whenever, if I publish book and whenever I publish anything that has to do with fantasy, my one that I've been working on for a while, I always kind of pictured it as like a live action anime, which is exactly what this looks like. So whoever directed this, like I might have a job in like 10 years for them. But holy Jesus, the themes that I want to talk about, because I'm already at the point where it's going to be closing up because the stuff that I want to talk about is really complicated. So anyways, the themes that I want to talk about are pursuing your dreams. And like in One Piece, which is playing, by the way, on mute in the background, just so I don't forget what I'm talking about. So yeah, there's every single side character and every single character. It's almost like they can be divided. It's like how Luffy said in the beginning, there's good Marines, there's good pirates and bad pirates, and there are bound to be good Marines and bad Marines, right? And it's almost like all of the characters are, it's like Harry Potter style, but I know Harry Potter gets grief for this because of like the sorting hat and the houses and everything, but I still like that. Just in terms of storytelling, it's very clear and concise, and I love that. That's why it stood the test of time. That's why so many people loved it whenever it came out. So for One Piece specifically, I find it's like very clear dynamics between like how people act when they're looking out for only themselves, or when they're like, you know, more than okay with hurting other people and stuff like that, versus how they act whenever they're like more or less like kind-hearted individuals, right? Like Shanks, Luffy, Sanji, all the people that Luffy like collects for his crew. Nami, I love whenever he says he knows she's good. He needs her to know it. That to me is like, I've been in that situation. I've seen people that like they act less good than they should be because they're in circumstances they shouldn't be in. And if somebody could just like come up, and that's not realistic for like a lot of people, but damn, that's like a perfect hero story. Somebody could just come up and be like, you know, those people that are taking advantage of you, I'm going to kick their asses. Like, you would admire that person. Although, you know, not everything can be solved with violence. And I love that Luffy portrays that too. He's not just going up to try and fight everything. It's like, yeah, some people, their asses need to be kicked. Hang on. Yeah, I can't crack my knuckles. There we go. I'm a writer. I do it that way. But, yeah, so some people, like, their asses absolutely need to be kicked. Arlong needed to be beaten down, his park coming down on him. I love that so much, and they did the effects so good. I love it. But then what I also really, really like about the theme of, because that's good versus bad, and then there's in that the theme of finding, like following your dream or finding a path forward to pursue your dream. Because like in Nami's case, Nami is the most interesting, and same with Kobe, which is why they started there. Because I know a lot of people don't like in the anime how they started with Kobe, and I guess the manga too. If you want people to pronounce it in the proper manner, then it is incumbent upon you to spell it in such a way that reasonable people can understand how to pronounce it. I'm not saying anything that isn't true. All right. I kind of messed that up, but that's from Letterkenny. Anyways, manga. I call it manga. It looks like mango. So anyways, I know at the beginning, whenever Kobe's introduced, a lot of people do not like that. And generally speaking, in the anime, they don't do as good a job as this. Like this, I really do see what they were going for, which is the pirates versus the Marines. The contrast between two good people who are both like two young men. Like Garb literally said, like he couldn't be more different than Luffy, yet they're friends. And there's a reason that they're friends. It's because they are genuinely good people and they will be fair. Like, it's like how Jordan Peterson says, like, you know, like we're all playing a game, whatever. They will be fair to each other in the game. Even if the one is the Marine and the one is the pirate, then like, it's like D&D, you know, you don't cheat because then nobody wants to play with you again. So they're being fair to each other within the context, confines of the game, societal game of laws and regulations, right? And that's a real thing that actually does occur. So whenever it comes to following your dreams within those real life like scenarios, like sometimes you want to do something and you want to start pursuing it and it's been like a couple weeks and you can't even really start it because life keeps getting in the way, and you kind of got to take it as you go and be like, okay, this will also help me move forward, or I'm gonna, like, one of the things I love about Titanic is just Jack and Rose keep running at the end in like the last hour, and they're just doing everything they can to survive, but they're also not being cruel, they're not being mean, they are trying to protect people that can't like protect themselves, like kids. When Jack gets Tommy and Fabrizio to like barricade the door thing. See, I'm almost done. I really need like an hour to talk about TV, but life got in the way again. My phone is currently being used by another person, and I didn't plan properly like the whole setting up before. I figured I'll just take the phone, but it's not like completely freed up anymore. So that kind of cuts my runtime down to like 12, and I don't want to do more. So anyways, I gotta wrap up, but I would love to keep talking about this. So next week, I guess, I'm gonna just talk about it some more. Maybe I'll put this onto the computer and I'll have more time to continue because I'm actually having a lot of fun. So, yeah, I haven't decided what this is called yet. It's like TV with Stevie on YouTube content or something. Everything's a pun. It all like makes punny sounds, and I feel like that's kismet. Yeah. Which is another thing I want to talk about with One Piece, like pursuing your dreams and then like seeing like the universe align for you. Like whenever Buggy gets struck with the lightning. I love that so much. But that's not in the live action, but it's still something I would love to talk about. So if you like pursuing dreams and following careers and whatever, subscribe to my channel before I have to go. Bye! Oh wait, no, it's still going. Why is